Hello and welcome to Cemetery Mary. I'm happy that I am able to continue this series, and luckily, still my Candy Love is on hiatus because I still haven't found any collaborators. Yay! Also, my headphones are gone for this one, so I'm trying to get closer to the mic to talk. Let me load the game. Back to where we started. After I got out of bed, I made a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Croton's gone, and I take the bus out of town. I should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? I'm gonna pick the library. I decided to go to the library. There's nothing quite like a good book. My favorite kind of books are mysteries. But not necessarily murder mysteries, but mysteries in general. In fact, I kind of prefer it when the mystery doesn't involve anyone dying. There's a lot less tension there, you know? But maybe I'm just too soft. I don't think you're too soft, Mary, you know? If you like going to cemeteries... Actually, it rhymed. Did her parents... Ugh, I hate that. I also quite enjoy manga. Especially the shoujo kind. Me too, sis. I feel almost embarrassed to like them, but I kind of find them that they're cute and nice. I also like seeing characters fall in love. Yeah, a shoujo. Maybe that's what I'll try to find at the library today. I stepped into the library and began to go on my way over to my favorite spot. A tucked away corner in the library, right by a single window. Sometimes I'd spend a whole entire day just in the corner, just reading. I've even managed to finish entire books without leaving the library. I look forward to doing something like that again today, but... When I got to my favorite spot, I noticed a man was already sitting there. I was surprised, because usually this library is pretty empty. This guy looks like he could be a Pokemon rival. But this man, he's familiar. I've met him before. Oh, my apologies. Did I take your seat? Oh, it's you. Mary. Mary Anta. Yes. Yep, that's right. I remember you. From the funeral, right? Indeed. Do you remember my name? Reginald? That's right. It's a pleasure to see you here. I was just hoping to run into you again one day. Oh. I hope it doesn't come off as weird. It's just you were such a pleasant person to be around. You really brought life into that funeral. Ha 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 ha. Oh, really? Thank you, I think. So what brings you to the library today? Oh, well, I don't have any plans. I thought I'd just check out a book or something. Likewise. What kind of books are you interested in checking out? I'm being honest. I'm not an honest person. I actually come here for a shoujo manga. A shoujo manga? What's that? Oh, it's like, do you know what a manga is? I have an idea, but I can't ever said I read one myself. Well, it's like one of those, but it's usually centers around a romance between two main characters. And sometimes they're like friends or rivals, or they become cat people. You know, that's the plot of Fruits Basket, but still. But I really like the comedic ones because you get cute jokes mixed into the romance. I feel like she's a fan of Toilet Bond Hanako-kun. I just get the vibe. But sometimes the drama ones are really cute too, and they even can be get really intense. I'm sorry for rambling. I'm not good at explaining things. No worries. I think you did a good job. So a shoujo sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll check one out myself later. I'm trying to be more open to new things after all. Anyway, what are you here to read? Me? I'm reading Manslaughter on a Distorted Locomotive. Oh, I've been meaning to read that one too. Do you want it then? What? Oh, no, that's okay. Please, take your time. If you wouldn't mind, would you tell me when you're done with it? You know, so maybe I can read it after? I'm fine with that. Though I've already gotten pretty far in, and I don't think I'll be finished by today. Do you have your cell phone? Yes? Would it be alright if I had your number? By the way, I can notify you as soon as I'm finished. And well, I like to try to be friends too, if that's alright. Oh, really? How old is it? This guy looks old. I do not think that's a good thing. I mean, yeah, of course. Reginald and I exchanged phone numbers. I was shocked he even remembered me, and considered meeting him again as a pleasant surprise, and one I really appreciated. After our exchange, I picked out a shoujo book from one of the shelves and began to read in another spot of the library. I ended up liking it so much I looked at other books and brought 2 or 3 home with me to read later. After I came home, I had dinner, cleaned the kitchen up, and began my usual nighttime routine. I got changed into my pajamas, brushed my teeth, sat on my bed, and texted whoever they are. I think for this, I'm going to do all 3 options. So, because I remember I played this once on the bus. 7th grade, which is 2 years ago. So, yay. I'll probably be doing all 3 days. Hi, it's me again. Are you there? Yes. You're still not going to tell me anything, are you? No. Can I ask you something even if you won't give an honest answer anyway? Okay. Are you the Blackwood Butcher? Would I tell you who if I was? Are you afraid for their safety? Of course, why wouldn't I be? I see. Should I be afraid of my own safety? Who am I to tell you who you should or shouldn't be afraid of? Your fears are your own to judge. You're way too vague. Why do you even contact me to begin with? I thought you would like to know about your parents. I'm only trying the best to keep you happy. You think I'm happy? Maybe not now, but you will be. I have to go now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Another frustrating and upsetting night of text messages. I got under the covers and tried my best to sleep. It wasn't easy, but I had a lot of difficulty trying. I don't remember exactly when, but eventually I was able to sleep, even if not peacefully. Dad? Yes, sweetheart? She has a these are luscious locks. I wish I had hair like that. Dang. Is something wrong? Mama told me that Uncle Ray died. My Chemical Romance Ray Toro! No! That's how they get their luscious locks from. Did she now? Are we going to see him? No. You don't need to worry about that. I don't. But, listen, Mary. Normally when someone passes, you hold a funeral for them, right? Yeah. The thing about funerals, though, is that they're for people worth remembering. Ray Toro is worth remembering. That dude sang the backup vocals for My Chemical Romance. This guy hates emos. After I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed in my favorite outfit. Crowan, I don't care. Where should I go today? We already went to the library. How about we go to the cafe and the cemeteries are snapping ending? I decided to go to the new cafe that opened up. Planet Dollars is a popular coffee chain, but we've never had one in town. Well, until now, that is. I've always wanted to go to one just to try it, you know? Although, I don't actually like coffee, But still, I could at least see what they have, right? When I got to the cafe, it was already packed. I thought since it had already been around a few weeks, some of the hype surrounding it would have died down, but I guess not, seeing how noisy and crowded it was. Still, at least something was different from usual. As I said, I'm not particularly fond of coffee, and since I've had a light breakfast anyway, I decided to treat myself with a muffin. A chocolate muffin, because sweet foods are the best. However, I found myself in a bit of a pinch when I tried to look for some place to sit down. It seemed as though everyone's seats were already taken, and I didn't want to walk and eat at the same time. Luckily, though, I was able to find an empty seat. A girl my age, with spectacle eyebrows and a diligent working on her laptop with an empty seat set across from her. I figured she was writing an essay for college or something. coffee shops are popular with people in college, or so I hear. Sitting as if it was the only seat left, I asked, "Excuse me, may I sit here?" She did not verbally answer me. Rather, she glanced over at me, rolled her eyes, and nodded to the empty chair. I tried to look apologetic as I sat. "Thank you." "What are you working on?" "Sorry, can you shut up for a second? I'm trying to concentrate." "Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you with anything?" "Nah, not now. I'm fine." "You have spectacular eyebrows." "Thanks." "So you're interested in what I'm doing here?" "Well, yes, I guess. You seem to be very focused after all." "As focused as I can be. What's your name?" "May?" "I'm Mary." "Twyla, nice to meet you. Anyways, I'm working on a report." "A report, like for school?" "No." "Have you not noticed something odd going on in town recently?" "It's a demon." "Something odd?" "I'm not surprised if you haven't heard about it. It's like the police are trying to dull suspicion, or just arrest potential suspects so everyone can feel safe." Oh, are you talking about the killing rumors? The Blackwood Butcher, right?" "Don't say it out loud!" "But..." "Yes, how do you know?" "Oh, well, I've been hearing rumors for a while now, and actually, my aunt and uncle died pretty recently. They were, killed." "Really?" Uh-huh. That's actually pretty, How did they die?" "Oh, I don't know. No one really told me, but the circumstances were strange. Like, they didn't die naturally. There was definitely someone else involved. At least, that's what I've been told." "Uh-huh, interesting. You know, maybe you could help me with this report. And, some other stuff." "Oh, I can?" "Yeah. If you're okay with that, of course." Sure, I guess. I mean, having a killer around is bad, so I can help, like, raise awareness or something. I mean, like, yes! I like to help you." "Thanks. This really is gonna put me ahead." "Tish. I have to go, actually. I'm running late for something. Here, give me your phone number. I'm not entirely sure I'll need your help, but I'd rather have a way to connect to you just in case." "Oh, yeah, of course." Twyla and I exchanged phone numbers after she packed up her laptop and was picked up by a car outside. Come to think of it, I didn't actually see her drink any coffee or order any food. I guess maybe she's finished before I got there. I don't know why she would choose such a noisy place to work, though. It's called free Wi-Fi, Mary. Free Wi-Fi. Yes, I use unprotected Wi-Fi. After spending my day looking for nearby stores, I went home pretty tired. I ate leftovers for dinner. I yawned once more as I got changed into my pajamas. I plopped myself onto my bed and pulled my phone, ready to continue the nightly conversation. "You're there, right?" "Of course I am." "I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm just afraid. If I don't, you'll disappear or something." "It's unlikely." "I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell me where you took them?" "It's a little plague doctor." I didn't notice it was a plague doctor. I just thought it was a random bird. Doki Doki Literature Club flashbacks. I should do a Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play. If I get enough comments, or one comment about it, I will do a Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play, please. No. Why not? I don't know who could be sending these messages. I'm not showing them to anyone. You expect me to trust that? You expect me to trust you? Fair point. I really don't know how this works. How am I supposed to trust you and you aren't someone dangerous if you don't give me any info to go off of? Especially when I haven't even heard from my parents. Goodbye, Mary. Sleep well. What? Did I miss something? Oh, okay, I didn't. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep. I tossed and turned so many times, and yet I was still too tired to get up and try something else. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't sleep very well, though. I'm not going back out there. You saw how they were looking at me. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just... Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. After I got out of bed, blah blah blah, I know this. Where should I go today? We're going to the cemetery now. Our grand finale. I went to my favorite place. The cemetery. The cemetery is pretty much on the same block of my family's restaurant. Right next to it, in fact. All you have to do is cross the street. It's on the same side of the road. I think my parents chose the location because it's good for business, you know. That's... I think... What's it called again? Does it... Scientology does it. Yeah, you know, like, you go out of the grave stuff, and then the Scientologist is like, you want to join my cult? That's how it works. That's what my mom told me anyways. People are usually hungry after a funeral and want to join Scientology. My parents were Scientologists, if you didn't. My parents are not in real life. Crying really takes a lot out of you after all. I was glad to live there because I really love visiting the cemetery. It's like a walk down rows and you see who got flowers that day. That's what I do most days. Sometimes I'll pick my own flowers and leave on graves that look like they've been forgotten about. Like me. I'm actually quite known for the cemetery. Some people have even begun to give me a nickname for me. Although I don't know how many of them know what I look like. When I arrived at the cemetery gates, however, I was surprised to see Croden there, with what looked like a new friend. Croden? Are these, like, all based off of animals? Because, like, this one's a bat. I was gonna say this one's a wolf. I think. And this one's just a demon. Croden? Mary? Ugh, did you follow me? Huh? No, I didn't. You know I always come here. Yeah, but not usually until later. Why are you doing here so early? I mean, it's not as if I had anything better to do. Well, you don't have to be here right now. I'm kind of on a date. Oh, this is your date? This is a date? I mean, it can be if you want it to be. I'll think about it. Who's your friend? Shh. This is Vasilis. I met him at an arcade. Yo. Sorry, Mary, but can you please go? I really don't have energy for this right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I'll just see you later. Later. See you in some other life, Mary. I left Croden alone. I don't want to interrupt his little date or whatever. Especially I didn't want to make him even more mad at me. However, I wasn't gonna let him stop me from going to the cemetery. I continued on past the gates and stepped inside. It seemed emptier than usual. It didn't actually look like any funerals were being held today. Would it be mean of me if I wished there was? Yeah, it probably would be. Forget if I said anything like that. It was really awful to say. Dang, Mary had a YouTuber apology. The toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. I'm sorry for my serenade. When nighttime rolled around, I headed back home. I slipped into my pajamas and headed to bed almost immediately. Of course, though, I couldn't sleep right away. I had someone I needed to talk to first. Good evening again. Good evening. May I ask you something? You always do. How do you know my name is Mary? I've always known. Huh? It's her uncle! This is Ray Toro! This is the mystery number is Ray Toro, and he killed her parents because they didn't like emos. And he was emo, and his son is emo. It's like a genetic thing. So that's why Mary doesn't like Croden as much, is because he has the emo gene, even though Mary secretly has parts of the emo gene. This is my game theory. Call me Matt Pat. I've always known what your name is. Have we met before? If we did, you probably wouldn't remember. If so we didn't meet? Take it as a maybe. It's the uncle! It's Ray Toro! We may have met before. It wouldn't make any difference if you didn't remember me. It would be if we were meeting for the first time. That's weird. I'm uncomfortable. Any updates on my parents? They're fine. Will I ever see them again? Yes. Because I'm coming to get you too. I just need more time. Good night, Mary. I went to sleep feeling pretty shaken that night. I tried not to think about it. I'm surprised I was able to get any sleep at all. I'm surprised I didn't even have any nightmares either. Uncle Cross? He isn't Ray Toro? Yes, Mary? Uncle Cross, can I ask you a question? Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot! How did you lose your eye? Ah, Mary. That's not... it's fine, I don't mind. I lost my eye in a war. You were in war, Uncle Cross? I was. The Great AO Flurry War I was a part of. I was a part of the dev team that saved AO Flurry. Wow, Uncle, you're amazing! I won't get into the specifics of it, but it was important to me to protect my family in any way I could, even if it cost saving AO Flurry. Do you miss it? My eyeball? Yeah? You know something? Not as much as I thought I would. I think I'd miss you a lot more. I wake up the next morning. I must have been pretty tired after the last few days. I dragged myself out of bed in the normal morning routine. I got changed to my favorite outfit, have breakfast, and of course Croden was once again nowhere to be seen. However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. And that's where I'm gonna end the video. Yeah. Is there 10? Yes! This is beautiful. Whoever made this feature where I can just like continuously go till the end of time, thank you. This is like my new auto click thing. I don't have an auto clicker. Well, anyway, let me just say thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, because if you want to get notified, even though I pretty have a really good schedule, 6:06 a.m. on a Friday or 7:07. Should I switch it to PM? I don't know. Comment if you want to see it on PM. Check me out on TikTok at the same @. Check me at Instagram at the same @. And I don't really have any other social media. We'll see you guys next week. I've pre-recorded this in summer, so I think it's gonna be when I'm back in school. So if you're back in school, yay! Have a good time. Bye.